Well, hello. Oh, excuse me. Hi, everyone. Welcome back to the studio. I am Karynjean, of course. It is Easter Monday, and I hope that for those of you who observe that holiday, that you had a marvelous holiday. Now, I don't know if you can see these. Let me figure something else out. Da, 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 da. I don't know. Let's try this. I'm sorry. Reach for this. These are the dies. I got the dies. They're rather large dies of the chickens and the roosters. And this is a nest. It's got some baby chicks. We have an egg, little baby chickens and roosters. So they came in yesterday. And then, so they're fun. And what I'm going to do is, I'm just showing you this stuff, and then I'm actually going to go mess around with my die cutting machine and die cut some of these out, and I'll be back after that. Now, these are the other dies, and I thought, I knew what size they were, but in my head, I was thinking, oh yeah, that's big. That'll work. It won't work. Well, it'll work, kind of, sort of. Not really. I'm looking for, here, let's do it this way. This is actually a rather large. And here's this circle one, which I thought, well, as you can see, definitely not going to fit. Also, as I'm trying to figure this out, let me get it out. There it is. Remember how we put this together? I did them back to back. Well, on the inside of this pocket, there's this ridge here from this circle, so things can't get past here. So I was thinking of actually making a large circle, using a large circle die to do a journaling card and building up somehow on that. What I should have done is just layered them up so that the backside was still the backside here if I wanted it thicker, which I did want because this is rather thin paper. And then I wouldn't have the problem with things grabbing here. So, but anyway, that can still be a focal point perhaps on a journaling card. And here are the other two. So there are those. And then the other one I got is just stars. And this is actually an edging die, right? It'll cut out the star shapes. Get it out of here. It'll cut out the star shapes along the side of the paper, and then we can, what can be done is you could do the same thing out of a different color paper and then do an inlay, right? And do that or whatever. Anyway, so here are the dies that I've been waiting for from Amazon. I had to cancel the order and reorder them. So I wonder if the original order, if they'll eventually show up. I don't know. But now I'm going to set these aside for now. Don't know if I'm going to use them. Don't know what I'm going to do. But what I wanted to do was I wanted to play with this. So I need to go through my scrap papers, see what I have, and excuse me, so I'm moving more scraps, moving the scraps around, see what I have by way of scrap paper colors, or I'll just have to go get it out of my stash. But I'm gonna mess around and I'll be back. I'm back, and I forgot to turn the camera on because I've just been playing around here. Okay, we'll go over that in a second. I told you I was going to get a circle die out to cut. So I use this one. Maybe I can go bigger. And then I just kind of decorated the top of it there. I also put a couple of extra pockets in my ephemera booklet for all this. Oh, and I don't know if you guys were here for this, quite honestly. Actually, I have done a couple things off camera here, so let's just take a quick look. I mean, this is from, I don't know, after the last video. I did put down some clusters there. This here is from this die, right? It's glued down 3 sides here. And this is just a little piece of ephemera that I had. I think the color's wrong for it. This is just a label out of the scrap from this here, twine. This is a gusseted pocket. It's from the Wildflower book. And as I was, because I glued it down onto something like a thin piece of cardstock in order to make it a gusseted pocket, because it's thin paper. And as I was going over the reverse side with the glue stick, I was suddenly paying attention to how the picture looked wet because of the glue stick, how it's shown. So after I did this, I laid down some, is this gesso or Mod Podge? I think this is just a thin coat of Mod Podge on top of this to make it brighter, right? That's what I did. And I can see like brush strokes, so to speak, in it. So it kind of looks like a painting, has a little bit of that feel to it too. So I know I did that. Put that there. And I did do, oh, and I was playing around, oh Lord, I was playing around with something that took me forever. I did this, I put this pocket here. This is just vellum. That's just decoration there. I think I made this journaling card. I was just, you know, I didn't turn the camera on. I was doing stuff without turning the camera on. Put this here. These are just tags and stuff. That's there. We saw that. I did a little collage work here on this. Where is the thing that I want to show you? That, oh, this. This is the mason jar die, right? And so I was doing all different kinds of things with it, but basically I cut down, this is just one of the book page bases, journaling card bases that I have on hand. I put down, I made a pocket out of packaging, put some sparkles in there. I was trying to make it look like water, right, with the mason jar. And then I really didn't like the way it was coming out, so I just opened up one of the picks and put that on top there. And there's a journaling card, and that's what I did there. I did that there. Took me forever and a day. Forever and a day. Okay, but I'm going to put this aside because I put a couple of those in, right? I think I put in 3 or 4 of those somewhere. Now, I'm going to, so this is what we have here. It's a journaling card base. And for this, when I was making it, I said, well, that's a pretty nice journaling card there. I don't necessarily want to cover that up. But here we go. I pulled out some of these, right? Pulled out some of those. And here are different, that needs to go away. The chickens and the roosters there, but then on the reverse side, I think I like that better. I just printed them out on some solid. This here guy would go here, sitting there. I didn't die cut out any eggs, right? There's a little egg die too. And there's the tall one, the tall skinny ones, the roosters. This here was just a scrap from, I think I made that when we were doing the autumn journals. Okay, so what I was thinking, because I had this and I was playing around, move this aside. See if I can move this all aside. I pulled out one of these because I wanted to anchor. I was actually looking at this one before I cut out some of the others. I wanted to anchor it, right? Like that. So that could be anchored there. I wouldn't do that side, I would do this side. We could do what's going on there? Oh, this way. We can do this though as well. That's a rooster. It's a baby chick. Maybe this one. Don't know, he might be getting lost. Just trying to pull in the different colors. So actually I'm thinking that right there is enough, truth be told. I'll do that. So this has some double-sided adhesive on the other side of it. It's scrapbook.com double-sided adhesive. But I don't know. And right here, there we go. But because it's such a delicate die, I don't know how effective it's going to be because it's kind of small, right? Doesn't seem to want to stick. Doesn't seem to want to stick down. Let's see if I can pull it up very easily. Okay, I'm going to get my, there we go. Honestly, the place is a mess. Okay, let's do this delicately. I'm delicately going to try to, I could use wet glue, but I'm going to try to use glue stick, which is that's a bit of a mess. That right there. All right, smooth that out. Just do it along the edges. I don't know if it worked or not. Ugh, I need to cut off the little spine that's on this. Crap. Yep, it's stuck to my finger. Okay, and it's our precision tip again. Oh my goodness, so did I ask y'all how you're doing? Probably not. I hope you're all doing well and you had a good holiday. I think I said that. That sounds familiar to me. Of course, I started this video about an hour ago. So, okay. I thought I felt something pull away here. Well, not really. Yeah, kind of pulling away because there's an issue there. Oh, I think I was angling it. I was going to angle it, then I decided not to. I don't know. No, that corner might be a spot. That might be a spot. Anyway, sticky or anything. Now we can, if we want, of course it's a rooster. I'm not so sure baby chicks hang around with roosters. I think they hang around with hens more. Okay, so that there. And it can go, it can't, see, it can't go any further down than that because it's catching right there. So we can put it there. Now what we can also do, let me get these moved aside here so I can see what I have and what I'm working with, is because this is really glossy and big and in our face, we can maybe we can put another one of these down here. Just to tone it down a little bit, right? It's a hen. We could put a chick there. Okay, I think I'm going to do that. I'm not inking any edges, just to tone that down a little bit. Okay. Okay. This guy I would probably ink edges for. Actually, I'm thinking, I don't know what I'm thinking. Thinking we could make corner tucks. I don't know. All right, let's figure this out here. So we have this circle, but we're going to need to put something on it. I wonder if we do this and we could put that behind it, right? Okay, we'll do that. I think I want this. I mean, this is just thin cardstock. I want something beneath it. I can use, now, of course, I can do this, put this through the machine, or I can just do it by hand. Which one do you think I'm going to choose? That's right. I probably should have glued it down first. Yep, you should have glued it down first, woman. You should have glued it down first. Oh, look what we made. Well, that's something to keep in mind too, isn't it? Yes, it is. Which just gave me another idea. No, we're just going to go with the original. We're going to go with the original. We can mess around with that idea at a later date. Right? Right. My being lazy also translates into this being a little bit sloppy. That's what it translates into. I'll ink the edges though, and that'll all blend in just fine. Walnut stain. Okay, and if we do have something glaring, that's where we can just put the little roosters or chickens or whatever they are, the tall skinny ones that we're using as the tab for it. Right, right, right. Say it with me now, people. Right. And this is thick cardstock, so that will not be an issue. Okay. Thinking before we do this, do we want to decorate this with anything? Do we want to decorate with anything before we do this? Think, think, think. We do have this. We can cut this out. Let's find some scrap paper. Kind of like doing that. Oh, my friends, my mind is not working. Not really. My mind is not really working. Where's my... I think this one goes in here with these. It does. Did I have a bigger one? Thought I had a bigger one. Probably used it already. Okay. We could decorate with those stickers, right? We could do that. I think that's the wrong kind of greenery. Washy botanical. I don't think I have. Oh, Lord. I hardly have any of this left. No. I'm wondering if we put that down in green. Actually, don't go in here. All right, let's get this going. Oops. That was kind of messy. What happened to all that paper I just cut? If you had a wider angle of what's going on in my workspace right now, you would understand why I can't find anything. Here comes Her Highness. Or she's just downstairs playing with her toys and creating a ruckus. Okay. Yeah, not much to it. I understand that. However, there. Okay, I think that's pretty good. Now, a couple other things. This has been over in my card making stash as a card front. And I'm thinking, let me use it in this here. Journal. This is snug because why? Why is that snug? Shouldn't be snug. All right, I might have to trim it down a little bit. If that's where we're going to put it, I will trim it down a little bit. The other thing is we can put it over here. I wonder if we can, it has to be mounted onto something, obviously. It would have to be trimmed down also to be over here. Might not be the right thing for there. Okay, where did I say? All right, I'm going to put it here. I need to trim it down. So what I'm going to do is first find a base for it. Okay. There. Now I want to what do I want to do? I want to ink it gently. I want to gently ink it. What color ink do I want to use? We could do old paper. get out a scrap and see what happens here. Wilted violet. See, this is what I'm thinking. I don't want it to be too much purple though. Okay, we'll do it. We'll do wilted violet. Very, very softly. Don't feel like I'm putting any pressure whatsoever on it. I'm just very softly. Very, very softly. And going in different directions in order to pick up, right? Very gently. We could do a little bit darker on the edges, and I'm actually thinking that I'm going to need to round the edges. Let's round the edges and then see what we got. Do a 1/2 inch round. Ooh, then I think I need to go lay down for a little while. Last night, it was, Sleep and I were having an on-again, off-again relationship last night, so just do it this way. Yeah, so, you know, and I'm on new medication, so I'm not feeling all that well. Anyway, nobody cares about that. I don't even care about that. Okay, so see how pretty that is. Yes, that is very pretty, pretty, pretty. Let me put this away. Where the heck was it? Back there. And now we can add some type of focal point. Oh, for heaven's sakes. To this, I think, maybe. Not going to be any of these things, that's for sure. Oh, I still want to put that chicken sitting down on her nest. Yes, I will. I will get back to this in a second. I'm thinking, though, that, I mean, this is cute, but I should probably use some type of, if I have a paper that has like a, not a flat one, some kind of texture type paper that has something going on with the paper. Okay, now this. We want a focal point. What do we want our focal point to be? What do we want our focal point to be? These are, no, these are not it. I also want to do a journaling card with this for some reason. Okay, focal point. Isn't that something? Totally, I think will not go, because look, it's going in here. We have some of the purple here, so we can pull the purple over, but that, no. I mean, we do have that, something similar on another page, which is perfectly fine, but that's pretty. Okay, let's see what else we have in here. In our glittery stuff, yes, we have all our butterflies. Whoops. Okay, I think that one. And getting these things, these stickers off of their backing is never an easy thing for me. Let's see if I can do it over over here. There we go. And that has a nice sentiment on it to boot. So there's that going in its favor. There. Okay. We need a journaling card for here. Just here. These are my journaling card bases. Right. This one. Now this, I can trim it down. That's perfectly fine. Ooh, yeah, I would have to trim it down a little bit. Okay, I'm going to trim it down, and I'm also going to take it down. Let me put this back in here. To pencil. Take it down to here. There. All right, I'm using the rotary right over here. That, let me get the glue out for. Actually, let's just do this. There. And we'll put down the washi. I think this is big enough for that. Yes, it is. What I'm actually going to do is just cut it out and put it down. Oh, I like that much better. See? Isn't that lovely? Yes. Okay, but we were going to do something, I think, with the background of this. Now we can use I'm thinking, do I have a green out? I don't have a green out. I could just do a wash with a with the green. Let's see. Mowed lawn. Yes, I need something to put it in. Don't worry, I will be sure to clean this out. There we go. Just a little bit. Yep, it's a little bit much. Okay. Okay, Now I'm going to round the bottom corners because I'm thinking I'm going to angle the top here. I think that one. Okay. And now I'm going to ink edges like so. Then we're going to put this one down first because this one is going to go over it just a little. So we're going to put you down right about there. Hi, Bella. What you doing, boo? Bella is bringing in her favorite toy and showing it to me. It's her pacifier toy. It's her support. It's a support toy. Her support toy. And this one, whoops. Okay, just use my finger a little bit there. Get it to the edge. Thank you very much. There we go. Bella, what are you doing? Bella. Bella. What are you eating? There's nothing over there for you to eat. There's nothing in here for you to eat. What are you chewing on? What are you chewing on? And the one thing that we haven't put in this journal anywhere yet is bling. We know how much Tina loves bling, so but it's not going to go on this card. We can, now how about this? Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Like so, and oops, like so. This might be too short because it's got to go over on itself like so. Well, that's just lovely, is it not? Now I'm going to need, I could use a staple, but you know how I feel about staples. They're a no thank you very much in my book. Okay, so we have Fabrifix. Whoops, get yourselves over there, please. Come on, I have glue down there. I know I do. And let's do 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Trim off the edge a little bit. Thank you. I said I wasn't going to put it down on this, but I am right there to cover that up. It's definitely time for me to go wash my hands. Okay, whoops. There we go. That's probably going to have to be changed out. All right, well, that's it for today, folks. Just different types of journaling cards. Right? Maybe we should ink around those edges, but we're not at this point. Okay. Well, thank you so much for spending your time with me. I hope you are enjoying this process. And happy spring, everybody. Let your imagination take flight. Thanks for stopping by, and I'll see you next time.